Hello and welcome back to the channel for another video of our Back to School series, and today I'm going to be talking about Year 5 and 6 maths, in particular multiplication. So in Year 5 and 6 the expectation is that children can multiply 4-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers, and we're going to be doing that today. So we're going to work through this and hopefully you will have a better understanding of how to do this. So first of all, let's just look at a multiplication question and make sure we're clear on place value in regards to multiplication. So here we've got a 4-digit number, got ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. And you can see that we've got three groups. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. There are how many ones altogether? So there's 3 groups of 3, that would mean 9. How many tens? 3 groups of 1 tens, that would be 30. How many hundreds have we got? We've got 3 groups of 2, so that would be 2, 4, 6. So we've got 6 hundreds altogether. And there are 3 groups of 2,000. That's 2, 4, and 6. So 6,000. So we can see that when multiplying a 4-digit number like this way, we have done, what is this? 2,223 times 3 groups of that, 2,200, sorry, not 13, not 23, times 3, and our final answer, when we look at it this way, we've got 6,000, we've got 600, we've got 30, and we've got 9. So that will be our final answer. So this is being able to see it this way with the place value counters, so you can see exactly what we're doing when we're multiplying. Essentially, multiplying is grouping. So now let's look at it in a more formal way, and we've got this place value chart here, and you can see we've got the column multiplication on the side. So take the number first, 2,102. So we're going to have 2 counters in the thousands, we've got 1 counter in the hundred, we've got 0 in the tens, and we've got 2 in the ones column. So we would need to times that by 4. So essentially we've got 4 groups of 2,102. Okay, 4 groups. I could draw out all the counters and do it that way, or we can do it this way. So 2 groups of 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So we always start by multiplying the ones. 0 times 4 is 0. 100 times 4 is 4. And 2,000 times 4 is going to be 8,000. Giving us a final answer of 8,408. And if we'd have drawn the counters out, okay, we'd have done 4 groups of 2,000, which would have given us 8,000. We would have done 4 times 100, which would have given us 400. 0 groups of 10, and then 4 groups of 2 counters, because we've got 2 counters in the ones column. That would have given us 2, 4, 6, 8. So you can see here what it looks like in regards to the place value counters, and then doing that here with the more formal multiplication method, which children will be expected to do. And there's our answer, 8,408. So let's try another question. This time the place value chart has been populated for us. So we've got a football stadium holds 2,214 people. The stadium is full for 4 matches in a row. The team must be doing well. What was the attendance for all 4 matches? So there's one match, 2 matches, 3 matches, 4 matches. Again, 4 groups of 2,214. Now let's do it using our formal method. 4 times 4 ones is 16. Now we're going to put a 6 here, and we're going to carry the 10. Okay. 1 times 4 is 4. That plus that one is 5. 200 times 4, or 2 4s, are 800. And 2,000 times 4, that's 2,000 times 4, or 4 times 2,000. 2 4s are 8 again. So that's going to be 8,000, leaving us a final answer of 8,856. Just like with addition, if we have a 2-digit number that we've made, in this case we've got 16, we have to carry the tens. And if I reveal the answer, we've got 8,856. Okay, perfect. Let's move on. So let's have a go. We've got A, B, C, and D to have a go at now. Now, when the children are attempting them, particularly in the SATs test, there's going to be a small box with some squares on it where they can do their working out. So they must lay it out correctly and then answer it. So we start off by writing down the 4-digit number. So that's 3,126. And then we write down the ones underneath the ones. We draw a line, usually with a ruler. And then we write the multiplication sign on the left so we know and we're reminded that we're multiplying. So we always start by multiplying the ones. So we've got 6 times 3, which is 18. We're going to put the 8 here. I'm going to carry the 10. We've got 2 times 3, which is 6, and 1 is 7. We've got 1 times 3 is 3, or 100 times 3 is 300. And we've got 3 times 3,000, which is going to be 9,000. Giving us a final answer of 9,378. So we'll do one more and then I'll give you a chance to do the others yourself. Let's do B then. So once again, writing down the 4-digit number. 4, 8, trying to keep the numbers in the squares. 1, 2, and we're multiplying by 2. So the 2 goes there underneath the ones. We draw a line, multiplication sign. 2 times 2 is 4. 10 times 2, or 2 times 10, or 1 times 2 is 20. 800 times 200 times 2, 2 8s are 16. So that's 600, and we carry the thousands to the thousands column. And we've got 4,000 times 2, so 2 times 4 is 8. Plus, don't forget this one down here is going to be 9. Okay? 9624. So have a go now at C and D. You can do this at home if you want to. Pause the video here and have a go at these 2 questions. Alright, so how did you get on? The answer for C, you should have got 24,792. And the answer for D, you should have got 7,510. So that's not the only expectation. When it comes to year 6 especially, they're multiplying probably a 4-digit number by a 2-digit number. And there is an additional step involved with these. So I'm going to talk you through this now. So we always carry on by starting multiplying by the ones. So we start by multiplying the ones like we did in the previous questions. 5 3s are 15. So 5 down, carry the 1. I'm just writing my 1 up here. And the reason is because it's going to get very congested down here when we start multiplying the 10s. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So put 0 down, carry the 1. 2 3s are 6, plus that 1 is 7. And 1 times 3, or 3 times 1, is 3. Okay, so that's the first part done. We've multiplied this 4-digit number by ones, and that's what we've come out with. But now it's time to multiply it by 50. Now 50 is in the tens column, so that means that we need a placeholder. So the next step always when we're multiplying a 4-digit number by a 2-digit number, or any 2-digit number by a 2-digit number really, we need to make sure we put 0 to placehold. So I'm going to put the 0 down here to placehold in the ones column, okay? And now I'm going to start multiplying the tens, because essentially this is not 5 times 5. It's 5 times 50, so we need that 0 there. Okay, so 5 times 50, or 5 5s are 25. I'm going to put 5 down, and this time I'm going to carry the 2. And this is what you can see now, how it gets very congested. So where you put the 2, it doesn't matter, but just make sure that you can remember to use it. I'm going to put mine over here. Then we've got 3 times 5 is 15, plus that 2 over there, 15, 16, 17, 7 down this time, carry the 1. And then we're going to do 2 5s are 10, but don't forget you carry that 1 there. That's 11. Let 1 down and carry the 1. And then finally 1 5 is 5, but the 1 we've just carried here, that would make 6. So now we've multiplied the 1s and the 10s. The final step for this question is to add them together. So we're going to add them down like we would use column method, and we're going to put our answer at the bottom here. So 5 add 0 is 5. 0 add 5 is 5. 7 and 7 is 14. Again, just like we would with any addition, we're going to put the 4 down and carry the 100. 3,000 add 1,000 is 4,000, plus that one is 5,000. And then we've got the 6 on its own, so that would be 6. 65,455. Now, that seems like a big enough number. I think that would be the correct answer. We can have a look here. 65,455. I'm going to do one more demonstration because I know this is quite tricky, and then I'll let you have a go at C on your own. So, first step is to multiply the ones. 6 fours are 24. 4 down, carry the 2. 3 fours are 12, plus that 2 there is 13, 14. 4 down, carry the 1. 0 times 4 is 0, but we still have this 1 here, so we're going to put the 1 down. And 4 fours are 16, and we're going to write 16 as both numbers here. Okay, so the first part is done. We've got 16,144. What was the next step? Can you remember? Placeholder. We're going to multiply by tens here, so we need to put a 0 here because it's not ones. We're not doing 6 times 2, we're doing 6 times 20. 6 times 20 then is going to be 2 6s, 12 or 120. 2 down and carry that 100. 3 times 20, or 30 times 20, 3 2s are 6, plus that 1 there is 7. 0 times 2, okay, is going to be 0. And 2 times 4,000 is going to be 8,000. Or 80,000 in this case. And now we've done that second part, final step is to add them together. 4 add 0 is 4. 4 add 2 is 6. 1 and 7 is 8. 6 add 0 is 6. And 1 and 8 is 9. 96,864. So the final question C, if you pause the video here, have a go with this at home. Just 2 things to remember. Firstly, don't forget to place hold here, put the 0 before multiplying by the tens, and then the final step is to add the first number and the second number together. Okay, how did you get on? The final answer then should have been a very large number, 530,328. So that was the final answer for C. Okay, your turn. Again, 2 more questions for you to have a go at. The more practice you do, the better you'll get. So you've got 2 questions. You've got A and B. And after you've answered them, I just want you to think about what you notice about the 2 answers. Okay, here are the answers, and you might have noticed that they actually are the same. And there's a very clever reason for this, and that is because this number here and this number here, 2,142 is actually exactly half of 1,284. So you would expect the answer to be different. However, this is half of this, but 46 is double this, double 23. So although we've halved one side, we've doubled the other side. And because of that, it's cancelling each other out, meaning the answer appears the same. Okay, so there is small, quick shortcuts and things that you can do like that, where you notice something about the numbers. And, they may be asked in the SATS test a question similar to this, or at least they may be asked, what do you notice? That might come up in a reasoning paper. So the final thing I'd like to do today is to look at how you might do a question in the reasoning paper, a problem, and how you might work through it and apply some of that learning that we've just gone through. So let's read this question. A machine makes 2,734 boxes every hour. Okay, so straight away I'm underlining the important information. The machine works for 3 hours each day. And what's it asking for? It's asking us to work out how many boxes will it make in 12 days. So straight away, there's quite a lot of information here, and I would say that there's more than one step. So first of all, how many does it make in each day? Well, it does that many in an hour, but it works for 3 hours a day. So the first step would be to do 2,734 times 3. So that's what I'm going to start with. 4 3s are 12, 2 down, carry the 1. 3 3s are 9, plus that 1 is 10, 0 down, carry the 1. 7 3s are 21, plus that 1 is 22, 2 down, carry the 2. And 2 3s are 6, plus that 2 there is going to be 8. So the first part, we know that each day this machine makes 8,202 boxes. So that's the first bit done. But it's not the final answer, because how many boxes will it make in 12 days? So that's how many it makes in one day. So then the next part is to do 8,202 times 12. So now we're really applying our multiplication. Okay. And yes, there's going to be 2 parts to this. Let me just bring that line up if I can. Okay, so let's start over here first with the ones. 2 2s are 4, that's straightforward. 0 times 2 is 0. 2 2s are 4. And 2 8s are 16. So that's the first bit done, 16,404. What do we need to remember? 0 to placehold. And then we're going to do 2 times 10. 1 times 2 is 2. We're going to do 0 times 1 is 0. We're going to do 1 times 2 is 2 again. And we're going to do 8 times 1 times 8. Or 8,000 times 1 is 8. All right, and now we need to add those 2 parts together. It's getting quite congested now. Let's see if I can, whoops, just give myself some space. So up here, I need to do 16,404, add 82,020, which is the final part. And I'm just doing it over here so that you can see it, and so that I've got myself some space here. So 4 add 0 is 4, 0 add 2 is 2, 4 add 0 is 4, 6 and 2 is 8, and 8 and 1 is 9. 98,424 boxes in 12 days. So that might be a reasoning question similar to what they might get asked in a reasoning paper, where they're having to apply their multiplication and there are 2 steps involved. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this video useful. So this was a video on year 5 and 6 multiplication, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. For more videos to help you with primary education, there will be more videos coming out about division. Division will be the next few videos that I make. Check out also our new shorts that I've started to make. So check out the short videos on the channel as well, which I'm starting to make to prepare you for year 6 grammar paper. So check those out as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.